Hello, Fenton here. Open wide for some monster train. You'll meet all your favorite units, like Alpha Fiend, Demon Fiend, and Penumbra. We're losing a lot. We're losing a lot. 3 wins in like however many's on this screen, like 15 runs. Oh dear. Uh, what did that say? It said Umbra. Of course it did. Of course it did. It's time for melting. It's covered at 23 still, as it has been for about a week now. Because I can't win the game. I don't know how to play Monster Train anymore. It's blue purple. It's 2 molten encasements. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I've got a bit cockney today. A bit cockney for you today, free of charge, throw that in. 2 molten encasements, 2 helical crystallis, and a crushing demise. These are good cards. These are really good cards. These are really, really good cards. 3 stacks of burnout each time it is applied. Or when a card with consume is played, gain 5 Pyre health. Considering that we have cards that say burnout and don't have any cards that say consume, you take that, I guess. Good, thank God for that. That would have been funny, getting the Reform and the Harvest Rector, and not the Burnout Rector. That would have been funny there. I think this is just free money. It's just free cash. Cashola. Cashish. So how's it going, everybody? Is everyone good? I'm alright. I suppose. Still, nah, maybe I should have tried to get the, oh, I can. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Still in vague amounts of lockdown. But not really. I'm going to work, but work is very quiet, because, of course it is. 3 burnout? I'd rather play a train steward up here, I think. Methinks. And as such, I am being sent home often because we're too quiet to warrant the number of people at work that we have currently rotated in. But I'm still furloughed, so I guess Stealth 2 would have been nice to put on something, but at the same time, I don't really think it matters. So it's fine. I like gonna be playing a lot of Monster Train in the next couple of days because I had a bunch of shifts cancelled because we've also got the 50% eat out to help out scheme started, but it hasn't hasn't resulted in an uptick of footfall. So I don't need to be there. Drink some of that. Entombed explosive, maybe. Get endless on it. Getting burnout on it is less relevant because it will not burn out in 1 round. Enhance a friendly unit with +5 and apply 5 burnout. 5 burnout. Maybe we take that as a backup plan for this. I mean, 6 burnout is enough for the first. I want to say up until Daedalus, you're fine. But I should probably take it just as like a little backup plan. Plus it gives him 5, right? I'll take it. I will take it. None of these seem particularly exciting to me. What do we want? What? I mean, unit upgrades, I suppose. I suppose we could, if we could get endless on one of these two, that'd be very, very nice. Yeah, let's go this way. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's just have a look. Multi-strike. Plus 10. And in camp, gain 1 armor. Lady of the Reformed. Do I need Lady of the Reformed with combustible wax? Should I just take a Wickless Tycoon here and get a whole bunch of harvest money? Do I stick Rector behind Lady of the Reformed? Give Lady of the Reformed multi-strike plus 10. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm gonna take Tycoon for the money. Whether I spend any, I don't know whether I spend any of this money. I don't know whether multi-strike is actually that relevant on Wickless Tycoon. 20 times 2, I mean, it's not nothing. I've got the money. I want to spend 120 gold. I will, because I'm gonna hopefully be flush with cash. Just set this guy up to be okay, considering he's the only other unit we have. Just move on. Non-boss enemy units get plus 4. I think that's alright. I think that's alright. $5 gold. It would have been nice to play this, but whatever. 10, 15 gold. $20 gold. 25, 30, 35. You're gonna win the combat right before you run out of burnout. Hopefully. If not, I suppose there's always train stewards can mop up at the top here. 40, 45, and dead. Yeah, so we got 45 gold there out of oh no. Oh no! You do burn out. Oh, and you got sweep, so that was actually totally irrelevant. It's fine. We have spells. But yeah, so Burnout Rector needs some extra burnout. Burnout 4 on a draft is really nice. Like, that does quite a lot. The fact that they say burnout, we got no moldeds yet. Need some reform. Need some way to reform things. Yeah. I'll take a Hallowed Drippings just because I did just say I needed some way to. Why? Why do you keep offering me this stuff? It is doing nothing for me. Do I even need Stygian in this deck? The answer is probably no. The answer is probably just take out all the Stygian cards. I will take an offering token. Lady of the House Rector is a decent floor. It's a chunky floor. But Colcalia behind Wickless Tycoon is also pretty tasty. Wow, I could dupe Wickless Tycoon. I might do that. Yeah. Oh no, you're two capacity. I thought you were one capacity. It's fine. I'm going to do it anyway. I can always remove them later. Let's go to the event before we dupe a card. Friendly burnout units gain rage 3 and the lady of the house. I'm fine, thanks. I'm fine, thank you, game. Ah, okay. Okay. I heard you like money. So here's some money. This is now irrelevant. This doesn't beat anything past possibly fell, is the concern. But maybe if we take space, it's fine. Oh boy. I'm gonna do this because we always can play it on Rector when we draw it, because Rector will be on in the combat from turn 1, just because of how the game works. This is going to be bizarre. 270 gold we've started on. Just so we can count that. Just if anyone's counting, if anyone wants to count. What do we do with all this money? There's really only a limit now. I mean, like, we need to find more units to put upgrades on, but also trying to find more units is weird because we don't have the space. This is the most upper class train ever. This is some real Snowpiercer stuff going on here, he says, having never seen an episode of Snowpiercer. I know the principle of it. I'm surprised that doesn't get you to live. Maybe these frozen lancers do. No. Please. Oh, I'm glad we duped the Whiplash, am I right? Except it's called Wicklash, isn't it? I just said the wrong name in a card there. $50 health, you do 9, so that's 5 rounds. 5 times 60 is 300. It's not quite enough. 455 gold. So we got 185 gold from Wickless Tycoons. Oh boy. Remove all burnout and debuff effects from a unit. Doesn't seem necessary to clog the deck up with the card that we really have already solved the problem of Rector burning out. I'm just double checking if I want Ice or Pyre, and I don't think I need it. Famous last words, of course. Oh look, a Wickless Tycoon. That's an interesting card. So if I take space here, then I can play 2 Wickless Tycoons and Xylophytes behind them. Except for the small floor, where I put Rector and a Wickless Tycoon in front of it. And just... that's the plan, I suppose. I suppose that's the plan. And we just get Spell Weakness and Frostbite on them. Don't really need a banner. I'd like to remove some cards, but I also just feel like I'll pay for removing cards, because also I want a Merchant of Steel. Quick Sweep Cold Kalia is interesting. Which one? Does it matter? Doesn't matter. Would I rather them have multi-strike? I think I'd rather find multi-strike out of these. Especially I know I always say I want multi-strike, but it's especially important for these, where it's with the strike effects, obviously. Multi-strike, like, I'm hoping that that's obvious. Hey. Which one? Probably the Frostbite, because I don't really have that many damage spells. But I'm hoping I'll find one. Maybe. But I'll also give this other +10 to you. How pointless. Yeah. Let's start getting rid of train stewards, I guess. No, I can't afford it. And obviously, Burn Bright too, obviously. Although... No, don't be silly. Don't be silly. How many harvests would that have to get to even match Burn Bright 2? Spikes 4. Random artifact. Yeah, let's do it. I'm feeling pretty confident so far. One molded, please. One. Just one. I mean, the sweeps now just die, but they're more long-term plans. Oh, this floor is small. How frustrating. Do I care? I think I do. I think I do care. Let's just put you down here. I mean, you don't last very long, but I'd rather just soften things up on the bottom floor and have them die on a middle floor with two Rectors. Rectors? Tycoons. Can I please draw another Tycoon? I mean, like, how many of them are left in the deck? I mean, you can't even find one. This is better than just playing this, right? Because everything dies anyway, but then at least this way the 2 dregs die as well. Spell weakness on the top floor. Oh no, that's the Frostbite one. Yeah, alright, I'll plonk you down. I'll just get you out of the way. much gold did I start on? Like 125? Something along those lines? You're dying anyway, and you're dying like straight away, so I may as well play this on the chance, and it will get me 10 gold, providing it doesn't hit Weakness Tycoon. I'm the best! Stuff even getting to the top? No, is the answer. Oh yeah, we got Molten Encasements as well. Now it's a good time. Now it makes more sense to play this. This is not a long-term strategy, I realise that. It kind of sucks because it's not, even though it's not a long-term strategy, the deck is now kind of mostly this strategy. There's a lot of cards in this deck for this strategy. 5 gold? Hey, 5 gold. Bwam, bwam, bwam. A forgotten name. That's the magic power one, right? Yeah. Not particularly relevant. A fatal melting. Engulfed in smoke? Engulfed in smoke holdover wins? Does it not? We need to make sure we apply lots of burnout to Rector, but 3 times the number of friendly unit deaths this battle. I'm going to take this because it's a good card anyway, and I think maybe making it -1 and holdover is a pretty good strategy. Units gain an extra upgrade slot. Okay, we can very slowly start making maybe Harvest Tycoons a bit better, maybe, very slowly. Is that greedy? Probably. Permafrost. Maybe permafrost this. Why? It costs 0 and it does the same. Why? 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 I don't think we're going to spend any more money on purges. I think we're going to go here, remove 2 cards, event, and then we'll see if we get past Fel. Which we should? Like, question mark? Sweep, lifesteal. We should, but I've been wrong before. Don't know if you've ever noticed that. Wow, you could have at least played a Crushing Demise before you started doing any of this. Oh, that gets you extinguished, doesn't it? Maybe I don't care about that. Then, in that case. took 6 there, whereas if we'd have played the Frozen Lance, we'd have taken 8. Offering token? No, if I draw engulfed in smoke here, I'm sad. It's Bourgeoisie Train. Welcome to Bourgeoisie Train, everybody. Another fresh episode of Bourgeoisie Train for you. Well, I made this guy quite large. What a weird strategy that is obviously not going to work once 190 HP heavies show up. Crystallis? Gets you a bit more. Stealth is a strategy, right? Stealth is a strategy here. It definitely is. You got sweep. Well, sweep and lifesteal makes playing the dregs actively bad, because then it just heals 6 for free. Plus there's no tycoon up here to get the money from them anyway. Good. Dead. $10 gold! Eat the rich! Close, to be fair. Rector was only on 14 health there in the end, but... you know. Ooh! Sacred Wicks, eh? Or another engulfed in smoke. So if we reform, we automatically get a 4 burnout. It costs 0. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. And I don't want any of this. What did we say? Card removes, yeah. Man, I have so much money. It's hilarious. I see. I see. Ooh. Oh, there's some thoughts to be had here. Maybe you make one of the Silophytes small so it can go behind 2 wickless tycoons on the smallest floor. Or you make it huge and it be its own floor with 45 and 41 times 2. And it can go behind 1 wickless tycoon to just block damage. I'm gonna go the big one. It's eating the 3rd upgrade slot, which is sad. I'm gonna put it on the one that's already got a multi-strike. I'm not 100% sure if that is the best thing to do. Making one small. I don't know. It lasts longer, right? Relevant or not relevant? Probably not relevant. Holdover, please. Where are you? Please. That seems sensible, doesn't it? No more train stewards left. I suppose it's time to get rid of dregs, even though they are doing something. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to get rid of the frozen lances before the dregs, because the dregs are at least gold in some weird universe where you draw them in the correct order and then at the right time. Spell shield 5, oh no, whatever will I do? Whatever will I do about that? I'm just glad it's not Ragefell, to be honest with you. I seem to just lose to Ragefell all of the time. Middle floor is small. Must try and play around capacity here, because we did just also make Colcalia huge. I'll just play Colcalia on the middle floor with a dreg in front of it. Her. It. And I'll just do this down here. Whatever. What's relevant here? What's the most relevant here? If I do this, then eventually it will get 5 gold from it. Doing this, you know. I can also just do this to kill you. Maybe I'll high roll this, actually. Would it have died if the spell shield had hit it? I don't know. I actually don't know how that works. Oh no, the spell shield. The spell shield. Well, I'll just play you here and eventually you'll start. How much damage do I have to do here to get you to also die? Any of it? You got in count though. Oh, maths time. You got 100. I do 40, then 80, and then you're dead. So this is enough. Yeah, I mean, just consume this, whatever. Get it out of the bloody deck. There you are, finally. The dazed, you're getting through. It's extremely rude. You're also getting through. What's happening? Is there anything I'm sad to discard here? It's irrelevant, isn't it? It's totally irrelevant. I don't know why I even thought about it, to be honest with you. If anything's going to get through, I'm glad it's these small guys. I'm not this. 105. No room for these now. Like, these are good as well. 2 stealth is not to be sniffed at. Wow, I actually can't do anything at all. I am unsure how this is going. We win this fight, no doubt, right? No doubt. Whether once double heavy start turning up, I'm happy with it. I really don't know. This isn't random, is it? The fact that this isn't random is also pretty big, because we could try and get Rector back up here, and in fact probably put Rector in front of Colcalia. Does that mean I'm taking double capacity if I'm always playing Colcalia on the small floor? It probably does, because then I also can play the Molten Encasements in front of these floors. Man, that's a weird deck. Fine, I guess. Whatever. How is this combat not over yet? Takes too long. Whiplash says enhance, right? So that means that when I reform it, it will have 21 burnout when I reform it as well? Is that right? $868. $903. And then all this floor almost certainly wins. 10 gold, eat the rich! I'll put the here as well. Yeah, good. And we drew that as well. Okay, you actually handily won that fight. Maybe Colcalia was the answer, because it's going to be big, right? It's going to do a lot. It's going to do sweep on the heavies, and... ooh, Gifts of Regard. No, because I don't really want my Engulfed in Smokes to be consumed. My one Engulfed in Smoke to be consumed. But if I find holdover for it, then it's alright, right? Because I never draw it along with Gifts of Regard, because... well, I have to draw it before I draw Gifts of Regard. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's irrelevant. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 2 times the number of spells in your deck 3 times. It's too complicated, that one. Skip. And it's double space. It's double capacity outside of Umbra. This is new ground for me. Artifacts or spells. I really want holdover, right? And there's a free artifact here anyway, so sure. Please, enough with the permafrost. It's just embarrassing now. Yeah, none of this is relevant. Oh my god. When you play a unit, a random card in hand is reduced to 0 until played or discarded. We do play a lot of units. I'll take it, because it's better than this. Like, we're not really using this at all. It can be burnout 6 and have 145, 145, or it can be burnout 6 and take 65 harvests to get up to the same amount of attack. Which one is correct? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. It might be time for you to go. Sorry. Sorry. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, this is two Reform 2 random units. What was I thinking of? It says random right on it. Wow, I can't read. I'm sure it didn't say random on it in the combat. Be nice to just be able to play them all than once. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor. It sounds risky. It's a very risky trial, that one. And yeah, admittedly it's 400 coins, but top floor is small, although that's less relevant now than it's ever been. How many is this? 7. Just wonder if it's worth playing. Like, Colcalia on the top is a bit sad, but it's not the end of the world. That was the plan after all. It's just, these get through. Maybe I shouldn't have done that actually. Maybe I did need to play on the bottom to kill the backline before, because the backline is doing a lot of damage. It's facilitating a lot of what the enemy can actually output to me damage-wise. That was possibly a mistake, and I kind of like immediately regret it, so... I should have thought about it for more than 2 seconds. You're still dead. That's fine. Are you taking 26 out of this? That's not allowed. How do you still not die? Too short. Wow, you're just dead anyway. The damage output's too high. I'll just reform you. Hopefully. Oh, actually the stealth might be enough. It is. The units are dead. Yeah, the fact that it says random on it is a bit sad. It did say random. That one's on me. That one's on me, folks. Are we on brief respite already? You know what it's time for? It's time to eat the rich. 5 gold. Imagine that. You watch the enemy get to the top floor now and we lose because of that. Because I wanted 5 gold. $851. That's not bad, is it? It's not bad. Maybe we do have it. Maybe the damage is there after all. Maybe we like just need to get a lucky draw with when we get our molten encasements and thingy thing. I've taken this and never used it because I keep trying to find bloody holdover. And I'm going to keep doing that. Like, I am going to keep doing that because I'm super upset. Are you serious? Ugh, now I got to think about putting permafrost on it so I can just play it the turn before. Like I can play it on relevant turns rather than against stupid popcorn waves. Spells give an extra upgrade slot. I don't actually have as much gold as I thought. Maybe I'll put permafrost on it and then dupe it and then just say, right, fine, that's 4 stealth on a turn that I needed the most. I think it's probably acceptable. Yeah, I did not quite have enough money to get anything out of that. I seem to never be playing this. Don't know if you've noticed. Seems to really not be doing anything at all. And I'll get rid of 1 dreg. I do have enough gold. No, I don't. That's a complete lie. Alright, well, we may as well just start. I can't double consume a card. Okay, Seraph the Chastity. I've actually managed to build a deck that completely nullifies any of... Because, I mean, the Frostbite, I suppose. Which floor was small? This one. But again, backline is important. So let's go nice. 1 in 3 there. It's very tasty. Let's go this. The Frostbite and the Stealth is obviously a bit nasty, but... Hmm. 15. 4 to everything, and then 15, and then 15, and then 15. Alright, that Wickless Tycoon's just dead. Do I play another one? Does it live? 4 to everything. 15. 15 and then dead, and then 15 to you. I'll do it. Consume these spells. Alright, this is fine. We can make a good start here now. Ish. Do we, how many Tycoons have already died? 1. And another 2 are about to go. Another 3 are about to go. I'm just wondering about maybe making this floor stealth for a couple of turns. Because then at least all of this dies, right? No, not quite. In fact, not at all. What are we about to draw? Man, there's only 1 Wickless Tycoon left. I mean, we don't need the gold, we just need the we need the tanking. There's 2 more encasements still. Do I lose 1 down here and take 25 on Cold Kalia? Ugh. think I might just get a lot of this floor dealt with. Possibly. I don't know. It's getting a bit hairy, isn't it? So this now doesn't consume, so I am just going to play it. Okay, we got another mark. Burnout 4 is acceptable. Is it perfect? No, of course not. It is acceptable though. Ouch. My stealth, how could you do that to me? So rude. Dead and dead. Only 54. Wait, how much damage am I taking up here? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Is this... do I now start holding on to these? Probably, right? Because otherwise it's just going to get taken away from this. I wonder if we have it. I wonder if we have enough. I wonder if we've got enough stuff going on here. Ember Drain? Oh, that's just not allowed. Deck is very small once we've played through it, so we probably will get the Sacred Wicks able to hold on to it a good opportunity. It's going to be planning for this Relentless phase. It's going to be quite important. Dead, 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 dead. 88, 88, dead. If I hit the dregs, I'll be very, very upset. I might play this now and reform 2, and then I'm about to shuffle the deck with only like 6 cards in it anyway. Good. That's very nice, actually. I'll put you in front because you got burnout anyway. Hold on to this one? Does it matter? It probably does. This top floor being empty is actually really nice, because then I can plan for reforming onto having another 4 rounds of combat on the top floor. Here we go. Here we go. No damage. Good stuff. Can't reform anything because of the flipping Ember Drain has shown up. Four stealth. It does a lot for stealth here. And then I guess I am hoping that I can reform on the top here. And Wicklash. Oh, it's going to be tight, isn't it? It's going to be tight. I don't think I got it, though. I don't think I got it. 402. $924. Oh my goodness. That's very lucky. That might be it. That might have just been it right there. That's only 647. What about with the stealth? 853. 1165. Some more burnout on you. 1235. What about with all the frostbite that gets applied? Might do it. Might just do it. I should have played the thing on the... because you weren't burning out, were you? How much frostbite you got? 47. I think I misplayed by one card. I think I needed to put the +5 on the Wickless Tycoon. Because the Wickless Tycoon was burning out, not dying. Cold Cayley was already dying. It wouldn't have mattered. But then +5 multi-strike. But then Wickless Tycoon had +5 multi-strike as well. He would have survived a couple more rounds, maybe, with that burnout. And the stealth. And I was so short. I was only like 10 damage short. Christ. Oh well. We wouldn't have won at Covenant 25 anyway, because Seraph would have had 1,000 more HP, so... Good run. Interesting. Very interesting. Good run. Another loss. I think we just lost with every class now, in a row. That's not the button, is it? That's not the one. Oh no, we won as Hellhound. Okay. Just leave and then go back in. I think we did alright there. I think we did alright though. I mean, maybe taking... What was the other option? 15 Pyre... Oh no! No! Are you serious? With the 15 Pyre health done it as well? 15 armor, would that have done it? Oh no. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to let me know by either giving a like or putting a comment. Makes me know that you like it, and I'll continue to make the videos. And if, yeah, other than that, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.